So for today's video, I am back and I'm going to be doing my updated makeup collection for 2017. So maybe around 6 months ago now, I did a makeup collection and I'm always requested to do an updated one just because I do get sent so much makeup and I often kind of give things away to my family and add new things in and change it all around, so it's always updated. And I also never really show anything like brushes or my other things that I keep in other drawers, so this time this is going to be the ultimate makeup collection. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing today. Let's see if we can smash 10,000 likes on this video because we've been doing that recently, which is insane. So let's see if we can do it again, and I really hope you enjoy the video. So, getting into my makeup collection, I first of all thought I would show you guys some of my favourite brushes. So at the back I have my two beauty blenders. I have the Real Techniques one, which I use for baking, and then I have a Genuine Beauty blender which I use for foundation and concealer. Then I have my Real Techniques Bold Metals brush. I use this one for powder, I use this one for concealer to shape my eyebrows with, and then I use this one for highlighter. Then I have my Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush, which is gorgeous. I use this for inner corner highlight. I then have some tweezers. I have a Lily England eyebrow brush which they sent me, which I absolutely love. And then I have a Real Techniques tiny concealer brush which I also use to carve out my eyebrows. Then I have two Wet n Wild brushes which I use to wipe off baking powder and to contour with. So that's just kind of an array of my favourite brushes before I get into my actual makeup collection, because I never really show my brushes, but I have a lot that I love. Starting off on the top of my Alex drawers, it's pretty similar to how it was a few years back, to be honest. I really like how I laid this out. So I just have an IKEA skewer pot at the back there in a plain white colour. Then I just have these pink roses which I got off of eBay. If I can still find them, I will link them down below, but I doubt I'll still be able to find them. I then have this IKEA candlestick. I really do love this. I found this off of a girl called Anna Dragonetti. She deleted her makeup collection, which I'm really sad about because it was my absolute favourite. Then on top of that, I just have my Bath & Body Works candle in Maple Cinnamon Pancakes. This is the candle that I got for Christmas and I love it. It smells so good. And then here I just have a little skewer plate, again from IKEA, with two of my all-time favourite L'Oreal lipsticks on top. Heading into the first drawer, this is my primers, foundation, concealers and setting spray drawers. So quite a lot of stuff in here. So first of all, I have my foundation. So I have one just here which didn't fit, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is an incredible foundation. I really would recommend it. Then I have my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which as you can see is definitely the wrong shade for me. I have my L'Oreal True Match, which is my favourite foundation ever. I use this every day. Also, please ignore my one nail, I can't get it off. I then have my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, my Benefit Hello Flawless, Too Faced Born This Way and Maybelline Fit Me. I tend to mix this one with the thicker foundations like these two. It just thins them out a bit and makes them perfect for use. Then over here I have all my primers. So I have all of the Maybelline Baby Skins. I have two Benefit Porefessionals. I have the Benefit Porefessional Matte Rescue Gel, which is really good. And I have my favourite foundation primer at the moment, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is such a good primer. It's silicone based and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's oil free as well, which is perfect for my oily skin. I then have the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Primer, which I do get a lot of use out as well. Then I just have some minis. I have Benefit That Gal Porefessional and two Girl Meets Pearl, and then I just have a mini Benefit Air Patrol down here. I love primers. They're one of my favourite makeup products ever, due to the fact that I do have really oily skin. So yeah, I really love these and would definitely recommend this one. At the back of my drawer I have my MAC Prep and Prime, and I have my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. Then I have all my concealers, which I love. So I have a bunch of colour correcting ones from Urban Decay. They sent me these a while back and they are so good. I use this green one all the time and it makes my makeup stay on a lot longer. I then have a bunch of the Collection Lasting Perfection concealers. Collection recently sent me a load of them and I am so grateful. It's my favourite concealer ever. I then have the NYX Ultra HD concealer, because apparently it was a dupe for a really good concealer which I can't remember the name of, but yeah, it's a really good concealer nevertheless. Then I have my NARS, I have Maybelline, I have LA Girl. This LA Girl one is really good, but I don't get much use out of it. Then I have my NYX concealer palette, and as you can see I've been using this top right shade here a lot. I use this to carve out my eyebrows and I loved it so much that I bought it in a mini pot form, so when that runs out I have a spare waiting for me. We then have my drawer, which is full of powders, blushes, highlighters, bronzers, more setting sprays. I just have an unbelievable amount of stuff in here, so I'm going to start off in this corner down below. So down here I just have some L'Oreal powders. I have my Sleek Rose Gold, NARS Orgasm, some Bourjois powders. I have my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter, which is actually all smashed, so I'm devastated about that. And then I just have a Tarte blush in the shade Flush. Then over here I have some NYX setting powder. I have a Mary Luminizer, which is also smashed, Sleek Contour Kit, MAC blush, Maybelline Master Sculpt, some Too Faced and more L'Oreal products. I then have some Milani blushes, one of which I still haven't even opened, some more L'Oreal products, some Milani products, Rimmel Max Perfection blush, which is really nice actually, the Balm Bahama Mama. Then I have some palettes here, so I'm not even sure what this one is. Oh, it's my Maybelline New York Brick bronzer. Then I have my Sleek Rose Gold palette. I have two Naked Flushes in two different shades, my Bourjois highlighter and bronzer duo, and then at the back here I just have a Too Faced Chocolate Souffle bronzer. Then here I have Benefits number 10 Rockateur Sugar Bomb. I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach blush, which I'm obsessed with at the moment. I have a Too Faced mini blush, and then I have my Benefit Hoola bronzer, which is amazing. That's basically the only bronzer that I will reach for on a daily basis. Moving on over here, I have some more L'Oreal loose products. I have Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I have some Benefit mini posy tints and Benny tints and all of that type of stuff. Some L'Oreal and some NYX blushes. I then have Benefit What's Up and Benefit Dew the Hoola, and then the Collection Sheer Loose powder, which I use to bake with on a daily basis. It's amazing. Then at the back I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. I have another Too Faced palette. I have the Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit, which is gorgeous. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, some NYX primers, and then I also have the Anastasia Contour Kit, which is pushed back here, and underneath that I have the Naked Illuminated palette and another palette which, oh, this is my Anastasia Glow Kit. As you can see, I love Anastasia Beverly Hills and Too Faced. I have a lot of their products, but yeah, the palettes just have to be kind of pushed to the back because I literally have no room for them. The next drawer down is my palette drawer, and I had to rearrange my palette drawer, my mascaras, and switch them around because my Alex drawers actually broke because they got so heavy. So on top here I have some Too Faced palettes. I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, the Chocolate Bar palette, and the Semi Chocolate Bar palette, all of which I love. Too Faced is one of my favourite brands. I then have the Disney Alice in Wonderland Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette, which again is beautiful, and underneath those I have all four of the Naked palettes. The Naked Smoky is back there, and I have an MUA palette which I actually haven't used for a long time but is really amazing. Over here under my Sweet Peach palette I had my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, which is definitely my favourite eyeshadows. I really love these. Then I have my Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, which is a very different palette. It has a lot of different colours in it, so I don't really get to use it that often, but I do really love it. Then I have my Morphe 35T palette, which is beautiful as well. I have a Z palette with some Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I have the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, the Too Faced Christmas in New York palette. Then I have some minis. I have the Naked Basics 1 and 2. I have some single MAC eyeshadows. I have some Wet n Wild eyeshadows, and then back here I have a ton as well. I have the Tala in the Bloom palette and the Naked Ultimate Basics, and I feel like I also had another palette. Oh yeah, the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette, which is also one of my absolute favourites. Moving down a drawer I have my mascaras, eyebrow products, loose glitters, everything like that. So in this section here I have all of my mascaras. The Maybelline Lash Sensational is one that I use on a daily basis, and I've also started using the Better Than Sex again on a daily basis, but I have a ton. I have L'Oreal, Benefit, Collection, Maybelline, Too Faced. I love mascara. It's one of my all-time favourite products that I literally cannot leave the house without. Over here I have a bunch of eyebrow products and primers. So I have my favourite Urban Decay primer at the moment. I have some Benefit Gimme Brow, Benefit Speed Brow, another Urban Decay primer. I have some Revlon eyelash glue, NYX Jumbo eye pencils. I have MAC paint pots and MAC loose glitters. This one is my absolute favourite. Then down here I have some velour eyelashes. I love velour eyelashes so much, they're beautiful. And then I have my Anastasia Dip Brow and my Ardell Dip Pomade, which I use on a daily basis. You guys have been asking what I use for my eyebrows. My eyebrows in the intro of this video were done with something different. I was just testing a product out, but this is what I use on a daily basis. Then down here I have some loose eyeshadows. I have more eyebrow products. I have glitter glue. This Too Faced glitter glue is life. I love it. And I have some eyeliners as well. I have some Urban Decay copper eyeliners and the Benefit They're Real push-up liner. And then in this little pot here, which I just pulled out from the back, I have a ton of glitters. So these aren't glitters, these are just Colourpop eyeshadows, but I love those. Then I have some LA Splash crystallized glitters. I have this little random pot of copper glitter. I have some Makeup Geek Moon Dust. I have more Makeup Geek, and then I have some Lit Cosmetics glitters as well, which are so beautiful. As you guys can probably tell from my Instagram, if you don't follow it, it's linked down below. I love glitters on my eyes. Moving it down a drawer, we have my absolute favourite drawer, which is my lip drawer. So all over here in the corner I have my MAC lipsticks. I don't actually really use these anymore, which is a shame really, because I really loved them. But as you can probably tell, I'm much more of a liquid lipstick person now, just by looking at the back of my drawers. Then I have a bunch of 15 Urban Decay lipsticks. I have the Gwen Stefani range, the Classic Vintage range, and the Alice in Wonderland range, which I'm super lucky. They sent me all of them and I absolutely love them. Then I have a ton of baby lips. I used to collect baby lips. I still kind of do, just not as much because I don't get as much use out of them, but I really did love them at one point. Then I have some Barry M lipsticks. I have Benefit, YSL, more baby lips. This is just kind of the lipsticks that I could get to stand up, as the others were just too big. Moving to the back of my drawer, I have a ton of Gerard Cosmetic liquid lipsticks. I am mad about these. The shade Ecstasy is my favourite. Then I have some Anastasia Beverly Hills, some NYX, some Too Faced Melted. Then as you can probably see, I also have some Kylie Jenner ones, which I love. So moving towards the back here, I have a Candy K, another Candy K, a Love Bite, a Court K, and a So Cute lip gloss, which I absolutely love. Underneath here I have my Colourpop lipsticks. So I have the Amanda Steele collection, I have the exclusive like weekday collection, and this is the shade Saturday. I have Viper, Bianca, and another one which I can't remember what it is, but I also do have some Colourpop minis at the back, which I'm going to show you guys. So at the back here I have my Baby Lips lip glosses. I have some mini Colourpop lip glosses which are so cute. This is the Ultra Matte Lip Mini collection, which I love. I then have the Urban Decay Lipstick Vice, which is so beautiful as well. And under here I have a ton of Too Faced Melted, which I absolutely adore. Too Faced Melted are one of the best lip products I've genuinely ever tried, and I would seriously recommend them to you guys. But that is the end of my makeup collection 2017. I really hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give it a huge thumbs up, and let's see if we can smash 10,000 likes, which I know we can do because you guys are amazing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in next week's video on Sunday.